What's up, Aztec fans? Today we're going to be looking at incoming freshman out of Fairfax High School, Keith Dinwiddie. He was like the LA County Player of the Year or something. Not super great on that detail, but as always, we're going to start with his defense. Now, Fairfax High School didn't play a lot of half-court defense. They played a lot of full-court pressure defense, which is great and fills the San Diego State system pretty well. Keith tended to play like the free safety role in that defense, and here's why. The ball's up here. Keith is going to be down here. He's going to end up by the free throw line. Now, as this ball gets reversed to this side of the court, watch how much distance he's able to cover, get the steal, and then finish on the other end. Fairfax did this really well. Keith, I watched a couple games. He probably had 4 or 5 steals in each one, it seemed like. Now, this possession is more in the half court. Keith is right here. Watch as he closes out. He has his front foot forward. If your foot is here, you're trying to shade the guy to the inside to where you have help, but his body isn't in a good spot to do that. So he's presenting his front foot. He's about to get blown by, but his hands are quick enough that he's able to reach around, get the steal, and then have a nice finish on the other end, getting around his defender. And then lastly, on the defense, like I said, there's not a lot of defensive clips, but Keith is here, and watch how he's able to use his athleticism to make this pass tough and then end up with the steal. And, as per usual, finish at the other end, which is great. Keith's team did a lot of pressure. He would get a lot of steals. His man-to-man half-court defense is probably going to need some work technique-wise, but his athleticism is great, and he will be able to handle everything. Now, I wanted to look at his ability to attack the basket and finish at the rim. He doesn't do this a lot. He's more of a shooter, but I wanted us to take a look at it anyways to show that he does have this skill. Now, this is Keith right here. This is in transition. Watch as he's going to shake his guy, get to the rim, draw contact, and then finish through it. That's a good possession. It's nice and solid, nice and easy. Once again, Keith is here. This one is even a little more impressive to me. He has his guy here. He's going to be in the triple threat, and he's going to manage to shake his guy using his triple threat moves. There. Now he's by him. Took 1-2 steps, and he's by his defender after the jab step the other way, which means this is the only guy he has left to beat right here. In college, this will be harder to do, absolutely, but he's able to just slither by him and finish. Now, like I said a minute ago, Keith's greatest attribute, the thing he does the most and the best, is his shooting. Now, this is Keith right here in transition. Watch as he stop, pop, hits the 3. Doesn't need to set up an offense. He just get out, run, and he can do it. Here we are again. He's on the right wing. Watch as he shakes his guy, takes 1 step, dribble, pull up, over 3 people. Let's watch that one again. Over 3 guys. Malachi Flynn-esque, you might be able to say, is able to do it. This next one, once again, he has the ball out here in transition. Once again, on the right wing, stop, pop, get the bucket. There's no stopping this guy unless he's going to miss his own shots. Now this one, we've seen him in transition. We've seen him take a 1 dribble pull-up. Keith is right here. On this one, he's going to come off a screen, which is a slightly different skill set, but is very valuable. This is out of a blob set. He comes off the screen into the corner, hits the shot. He did this a number of times too. We got another one coming up here out of a different set. This is in the half court. Keith is right here. You can see this guy already coming up to set the screen. Keith is going to cut all the way across the court and hit the 3. It's absolutely beautiful. We got one more. This one isn't exactly off a screen. I think it was supposed to be, but the defense just gets confused at this level sometimes. And Keith is able to run to the opposite side of the court, get the ball pretty deep too, and hit the 3. Now that's all great. Keith's greatest attribute though is his range. Now this is Keith right here. He's going to locate to top of the key extended, right? So he's going to end up about where this guy's head is where his feet are going to be, and he's still going to drain that shot. When you have range like that, it's going to extend the defense out so much. And here we got, once again, Keith Dinwiddie is way out here, right? He's calling for the ball. Look how far behind the line his feet are. This guy isn't closing out all the way, because why would you guard somebody out that far? I wouldn't tell my defense to guard somebody out that far. Not at the high school level, probably. But you need to. You need to guard Keith out this far, and it's going to extend the defense an insanely large amount, which will open up him to attack the closeouts. It'll open up other players inside, whether it's a guy like Nathan Mensah, Rope, whoever. It'll give them more space to work inside because Keith Dinwiddie has all that range. As for his freshman season, I don't know how much time he's going to get, honestly. He, in my mind right now, he's one of the last players off the bench and the last scholarship player off the bench, which I know is hard to believe given his range and his offensive skill set, but I think I'm projecting here. It's hard to say because I haven't seen a whole lot of him in the half court, but I'm kind of projecting that his half court defense is going to need some work. And then on top of that, his role would be very similar to what Terrell Gomez's role will be. And I think Terrell Gomez is going to be a better player for this year. So Gomez is going to get those minutes. So I don't think Keith is going to play a lot. He'll play early in the season and during blowouts and stuff like that, but especially come tournament time, he's not going to be getting hardly any minutes, I don't think. That does it for this one, Aztec fans. Make sure to find me, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you next time.